Hello, welcome everybody to the Info Doodle. My name is Jeremiah Lopez and I'll be today's narrator. Today we'll be talking about bank accounts. Now you might be wondering yourself, what's a bank account? Well, I'm here to clear things up a little bit. So first off, you want to start out with the actual bank. The bank is where you're going to be storing all your money or all your any valuables, so to say. And in the bank, you have bank accounts. And within those bank accounts, you can keep your money safe. So instead of just like having it at home where it could get like stolen, even though it could get stolen at a bank, it's still safer to keep it at a bank because of higher security. Here's the gist of how a bank account works. So in order to start the actual bank account, you need to put money into the account first. Or in some cases, you need to pay an entry fee to the bank. Then the bank takes the money you used to open up the account and uses them for loans. They then put interest on the loans that you paid. The interest is then used as income for the banks or as interest on savings accounts within the bank. That interest is then given back to you and the process repeats itself. There are two main types of bank accounts that you can open up within a bank. One of those accounts is a checkings account, and the other one is a savings account. What a savings account can do is that it gives you more money in return because of the interest that you get back on it. It is also a lot safer option for choosing the savings account. And the last thing about savings accounts is that you don't really use them until a later date and time. On the other hand, a checkings account is also safe, but it's also more accessible. You have two options when it comes to a checkings account. There's either a debit card or a credit card. And a debit card, you have a 4-digit PIN, and with a debit card, you can only use the money that you put into the account. With credit, you sign for stuff and you pay back the money to pay the bank at a later date if you use more than the amount that's in your account. So say that you want to buy a car and you put it under your credit instead of debit unless you have the money on hand to pay for the car. There are also multiple fees that you have to pay within the debit and credit. So there's the starting account fee that you have to pay for starting the account at the bank. There's application fees, and there's even ATM fees for even getting out your own money. There's also penalty fees that you pay if you don't pay your credit payments on time. So if you want to keep your money for a later date or just want to hold it for the future, then you want to be using a savings account. Or if you want to actively use your money, then you can have a checkings account. But you could just have both if you want. So the topics that we discussed today was what is a bank account, what types of accounts there is. The two main ones are the savings and checkings account, and the fees, interest, and what you want. So if you're interested in banking accounts and you want to look more in depth, then you can check out the websites that are linked here, and not really linked, but wrote out. and you can look more into yourself. And thanks for watching.